What's up, guys? Welcome back, and I am back home now, back in Madeira. And as you guys can see, we brought home Jeffrey's A86. So super excited about this car, and we're going to go ahead and just start the Levin conversion now. A86 right now is taken apart because we're putting this front onto that car right there. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. So we're just gonna take all this off, and then we're gonna go ahead and put the Levin front on. So that's it, guys. Look, the Levin front is on. It's just mocked up right now. Nothing's on yet, so I have to get the rivets so that we could rivet the light brackets on. And after that, everything else should be better. We do need a front bash bar or some brackets for the bumper too, so maybe we could just try to fix that one, huh? To get that one working, the trueno one. It just has to be trimmed a little bit, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, this is the Levin front for the Zenki, so looks pretty cool. And we have, and then we're gonna put the lip on too. The grill we can't put on yet because this gets in the way. Today we got some brand new wheels for Jeffrey's A86. These are Colin Star Sharks, and they look super good. So here are the fronts, and you could look better this angle. Dude, it looks so good. It has JDM Zenki rear tail lights. This was like a little, just like an eBay piece that was put on, which actually complements the car really well. Stock exhaust. It has a OEM JDM Zenki bumper, and then you can see the mod. He made these mud flaps, which was really nice. And then that's it. The car's paint is OEM. It has OEM visors, JDM visors. Has these nice SF5 mirrors. Now it has a stock Levin front, and the hood is, and under the hood is just a stock 4AG. Interior wise is stock too. Has a nice gray interior, and then we have these gray pieces that we're gonna put in because it matches the whole interior more. And then it has these nice 85 style GTS cup holders, door panel, and yeah, the interior is pretty clean. The trunk has been dynamated, which kind of sucks, but I mean we could always just clean it up, maybe do something to it. But yeah, interior is pretty minty for a 86. Dash is cracked, of course. Maybe you could do something with that. It has a stock JDM steering wheel. It has a T3 short shifter, so it has this like just whatever style, has a drift button, whatever, and it has these cool foot pedals that we put on. And other than that, I mean, I think that's it for this car overall. So I'll show you guys how I'm going to design a bracket for the front bumper. I might need two of these, but we'll see if we could get away with just one. So I just decided to bolt everything together, and it's pretty strong. It's holding everything together. Like I said, it works pretty good, and it actually looks decent. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to put it on now, and then I'll show you guys once I put it on. All right, the whole bumper is on, all nice and bolted. with nuts and bolts, not zip ties. Here it is, and you can see it's still trying to like fly away, and we've mounted it on to like some of the posts here, so it's a little okay. Hopefully it's not gonna fly away tonight, but it looks pretty good. Today we're actually finally going to paint the AE86, and here's the progress so far. The car is finally finished, but I have some very bad news. This really sucks. It's kind of my own fault, but yeah, this is the car, and are you guys ready for it? Here you go. So it came out okay. The trunk turned out okay. I think it's kind of the better spot of the car, the back here, and on this side right here you can actually kind of see my reflection a little bit, but I forgot that it's windy, and so it pushes this door right here, and this is what happened. So you can see here the door touched the paint job and it ruined it completely. I don't know when, but last night you can see it's pretty much dry already. It's not even wet anymore, so you can see here now better in the sunlight. There's all these wrinklings right here, and I'm not sure if it's even coming out in the video, but you could just see it's not that great. It's drying out real bad, and it's still tacky. So let me go ahead and just press it here, and you can see my fingerprint right there, and it doesn't really come off. So I think we're just gonna have to go ahead and sand this thing down and then just start all over straight from scratch. So far the whole body looks pretty good, and you guys can see here everything is pretty smooth now. All the windows are taped up, and everything looks good. So let me go ahead and reveal the color to you guys. And we're not, like I said before, we're not doing silver anymore. We are doing green. So this is a dark green pearl, and it looks kind of black on camera. Hopefully it comes out a little more greenish. Let me show you guys the finished product. So here it is. So this is the paint job. It's kind of dusty already because it's so dusty in this area, but this is the green, or it's supposed to be green, but it looks really black. But we'll see how it turns out. Alright, as you guys can see, we just did the 3000 grit and it's looking a lot better now. You guys can see that it's nice and smooth all around. It's starting to actually have a shine to it already. Look at that, it's looking real good. Man, so it took all day just to do all this, and I didn't think it was gonna take that long, but it took a little longer than usual. But I am so happy with the result. All of this hard work is definitely worth it, and the results came out really well. So I decided to just finish this whole right side at least, and I did the rear quarter panel as well, and I'm gonna show you guys right now. So here it is. And man, it looks so good. So we could go through the whole side here and you can see my whole reflection. It looks really good now. Look at that. Super excited about this paint job now. Really happy with the way it's turning out. So we got this right here. It's a pretty special item, and it's really hard to find now. This is a Zinke center garnish for the trunk. So the first thing that I got is this seat right here, and it is a Bride seat. I'm pretty sure it's a replica, and with most Bride seats, they're pretty good copies. Even up to the plastic here, you can see that it says Bride on this, but how you tell if it's a rep or not is usually with the lettering here. So with the real Bride seats, they're pretty symmetrical on top of here, and you can see that the R is a little bit higher than the B, and with the real ones it will usually be one straight line, and you can even see that it's a little bit crooked. So it's kind of like that, and it's usually pretty straight on. But overall, these Bride seats, even the reps, they're pretty decent quality, I guess. I wouldn't know like crash ratings or anything, but just material wise, they seem to be okay. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on. And what Jeffrey got for his car also is these Buddy Club seat rails, and I got this bag of goodies right here, and I'm super excited about these. These are super cool. So what we got are actual Zinke headlights for the 86. So we finally got a spare Zinke corner light. So it's gonna be so good to finally have a full Zinke headlight conversion, and it's gonna fit really well. Oh, and one big thing I didn't even mention is that we got a Zinke grill. So finally got a JDM Zinke grill. Just need to get the emblem now, but it looks so much better. This side came out really good. Minimal holes. It looks so freaking good. This is sick. The paint came out really good. This side is still plain. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you prefer? Do you prefer blank like this, or do you actually prefer the decals on the side like this? Alright guys, so I just prepped all of the what do you call it, trim, and it's ready to go now. Wiped it down. I didn't sand too much, but it should be okay. I'm not gonna take the time to sand everything down, but it looks pretty good now, so everything's all taped up. There it is. Everything's black, and it makes the car look so much better now. Makes it look real clean. Man, I'm excited about this car. It looks really good. So you guys can see, here's the cowl, and it looks freaking amazing. And then these are the wipers, and I think they turn out really good. I actually like this texture look on these. Alright guys, so it's a new day, and I just painted this heat shield here for the 4AG. So we're gonna go ahead and install this. And I found a silver color, but I don't really like that color. I think it looks kind of dull and it makes the engine bay look kind of ugly. So I got this darker silver, and I think it looks really good. So I patched up those holes with some JB weld. You can see the back, pretty ugly, but hopefully it holds up and it looks really good. So I think it'll really match this engine bay a lot. So let me go ahead and put this on. Alright, the heat shield is in, and it looks so good. Look at that. I think it really complements the engine bay. It's not too silvery, kind of matches the tone around here, and it looks really good. So nice and bolted in, nice and shiny. This car has come a long way. Really happy with the way it turned out, and I think Jeff is really happy with how it looks like too. A lot of the major work is done, and once we smog it, the car should be good to go. So let's go ahead and bring the car in backwards. Alright, here is the trunk, and let's go ahead and clean out this mess. So, gonna clean it right now. So, here we go. It's all cleared out, and it is a big old mess back here. So, it looks like someone took a dump and pooped everywhere. This stuff sucks. So if you're gonna dyno mat your trunk, get good quality stuff, or in my opinion, just don't do it at all, because it's very hard to reverse it. And let's go ahead. You can see this stuff just comes off. So some of it is kind of good on, but for the most part, it just peels right off because it's super cheap. Now my hand looks like I just wiped. Now my hand looks like I just wiped my butt. You gotta go ahead and just peel these like that, and look at that. It's all tar and it sucks. All right, here it is, all cleaned up, and it looks so good. Never thought the trunk would look like this again. There's still a lot of gunk here left, but Jeffrey, go ahead and finish that. It's not too much left. You're just gonna have to WD-40 it again, or use something else to scrub it off. But for the most part, it is done, and it looks amazing. There are some rust spots here, and it's pretty bad. You can see some holes right here. So this needs to be addressed, but at least it's looking very good. Jeffrey came by the other week, and he installed some floor mats that he got. and they are the Phase 2 Motor Trend floor mats and the checkerboard ones, and I think they look really good. So that's pretty much it for this car for now. For the channel, I wanted to finish the car and actually finish it so that I could move on to another project. I didn't want to jump around too much on my channel because I feel like I jump around my cars too much. So now that this car is complete to what Jeffrey wants, I could move on to my own personal projects, and I think I'm gonna work on the coupe next. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys like the journey of this coupe, and like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Peace.